Hi everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? Happy 8/8 Lionsgate portal. What does that mean to you? It can mean a lot to a lot of people, and I'm not really going to get into the astrology of it. I am here right now to help you leverage the Lionsgate energy in terms of remembering what you came here to do. And so we are all going through transformations on this planet right now, rapidly. Some of us are really working with 5D energy already and beyond, and pulling through information and receiving downloads. And if that's you, today is a huge day, right? It's the Lionsgate. And you already know what that means. But on a practical level, for all of you folks who may not be up to speed with everything, essentially, there's a portal that's being activated to allow you to remember certain aspects of why you came here. Now, why does this matter? This matters because transformation catalysts are needed during this transition on our planet. We all awaken at different phases, rates. It's all divinely orchestrated. But what is certain is that each and every one of you has agreed to come to this planet at this time in these bodies to assist in some way. You can feel that inner pulling. It doesn't have to be a spiritual assistance. Anything that's rooted in love, that is ascending us into a higher norm, a higher vibrational reality centered around unconditional love, is still transformation. And so the reason for this quick broadcast is to just allow you to pause for a moment and really leverage that energy. I encourage you to, take a few minutes. If you meditate, that would be awesome. See what comes through to you today. But also, if you don't meditate, that's okay. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or what not to do, but that the energy is here and available for you. And so take a few breaths in, close your eyes, allow the information that is coming through cosmically right now to remember what it is you're doing. And a great way to accomplish this is to ask. So I always say ask, align, allow, but you really do need to ask. And so if you can verbally ask, is there a message I need to receive right now? And then just calm and quietly go within and receive whatever it is. Signs, symbols, knowing, activations, remembrances. You don't have to be psychic to get these. We are all evolving. We are all going into a new dimension together. And so I also want to briefly invite you to a group that I just started. And that link will be in the feed when I'm done. This is for anyone who has felt a calling to deliver what they came here to do as a living. Because in terms of satisfaction as human beings, we need to have three things happening. We need to feel secure, right? Which is a big reason why some of us don't follow our path, because we don't feel that we will be taken care of, that we're going to be able to pay our bills doing it, that it's going to be realistic, right? We're not going to be provided for. So there's that fear factor there that we just don't step out into. And so it needs to require, it has to be secure. It has to have a sense of security, usually monetarily. We have to feel that it is worth our time, right? Time is precious, more precious than money, obviously. Time is the way we make sense of our 3D world, and we only have a certain amount of time during the day. And so when we don't feel like we have enough time, we get stressed and frustrated, and we anchor in past programs, and we don't expand, and it's not a very comfortable ride. So that's that. So we need to have money coming in. We need to feel like it's worth our time. And the third thing that we need in order to make a vocation or a job work is passion. So if you don't have all three of those, time, money, and passion, within what you're doing, you're going to feel this inner calling to do more. That's just the way it is. So if you've ever felt that pulling, especially now as we are getting all these upgrades and these new creative energies coming through. Guys, I'm sure you've had thoughts about things that you've never thought of that you get excited about, and then you just as quickly go, oh no, who would ever want to hear about those, or who would ever find that valuable? I'm here to tell you that transformation catalysts are so needed as our planet transforms. You are the way showers, the light workers, the people who are going to give it guidance to those that are on a path. And so this group is for people who want to literally magnetize the success of their business in a 3D world, working from a 5D plane, right? There's so many heartpreneurs out there that are just magnificent. They have so many gifts, but they're having a hard time anchoring it in the 3D world and getting those three aspects. They have the passion, it's worth their time, but they're not always pulling in the money. Or that's usually what it is, because it's a heartpreneur business. But as I said, sorry guys, I had a phone call coming in. Anyway, so my point is, I started this new group, and it's just called facebook.com/groups/My Bliss Biz. So if you have a business currently, but you're having a hard time making it work, essentially, go there. There's going to be tips, tools, webinars, workshops, everything that you need to really ground in and grid what you're asking and what you receive in response to gridding your business, to magnetizing your success. If you have never thought about even having a business of your own, this is the time, with this Lionsgate portal, with you having the willingness to be a transformation catalyst. You are going to be receiving information that is going to prompt your inner passion and joy and desire to extend your gifts to the world, even if you haven't discovered them yet. This group is for you as well. So /groups/My Bliss Biz. I will put the link in the thread. It's a brand new group. I just started it today, so we don't even have 100 people in it yet. It's very, very new. But essentially, I'm going to teach you how to grid your energy matrix for success as a transformation catalyst, for monetary exchange or not. It's totally up to you how far you want to take your offering. And it doesn't matter if you haven't discovered why you're here yet. We're also going to dive into figuring out what your purpose is, right? So what are you passionate about? How could you transition out of that job that you're in, that you're passionless, working too hard and not making enough money into a viable service that actually gives in the way that you came here to give and helps transform the planet? We have technology available which allows us to reach a limitless amount of people, and I can teach you how to build a thriving heartpreneur business with no overhead and really just sharing your gifts. And that is what is needed. You're going to receive an abundant exchange for that if you consider mind, body, and soul, right? A lot of us aren't really taking the time to manicure our energy field, right, in terms of our business. We think of things we want to do, but we don't do them. We think of things we could be doing, we don't. We think of usually fear and the limitations. No one's going to find what I have to offer interesting, or I have nothing to offer. It simply isn't true. Those are lies that are keeping you small, keeping you in your ego, keeping you in your security. But what would happen if you branched out and allowed yourself to dream and to consider the ways that you came here to serve, and then transform that energy into receiving in exchange for your transformation? There's easy ways to do this, especially online. Again, as I was saying, with the technology we have now to reach limitless amount of people. And so I can teach you how to do this. Invite your friends. We are going to have a good time. There's going to be, guides and workshops and tips. So whether you have started a business and it's just not working with one of those three areas, you don't find a passion right now in it, it's taking too much time, or you're not making enough money, or you're in a job right now and you don't have one of those things. time, passion, or money, then come on over to that group. I'm going to teach you how to magnetize your Bliss Biz. Again, it's groups/my Bliss Biz, and we are going to just take it from there. So again, meditate, leverage these this Lionsgate 8/8 energy, and just see what's in your heart about what you came here to do, how you came to assist the planet in transitioning into this new dimension, and be open to receiving guidance on how to grid your energetic business so that you're commanding in response to what you are emitting, right? We really do need to take back our power when it comes to our goals in life, what we desire, and treat all aspects of who we are as worthy and as of value, and shift our paradigm and reach for our goals and go out there and actually transform. So each of you are transforming anyway. You have a story to share. You have insight. Everyone has been through something that they can then guide people through. I like to say your mess is your medicine. We're going to be talking about that as well in the group. How to literally use the things you've gone through to help guide and transform others on their path that are in the same circumstances, okay? And so in this way we get to celebrate our mess, and it becomes our medicine. And then once we start getting used to how to transform and how to assist the planet, we can then allow all these creative activations to occur that we may never have dreamed possible. You don't have to be intuitive, but many of the students that come to me are very intuitive and just haven't figured out a way to translate their 5D creation into a 3D exchange, since we're still living in that paradigm. And this isn't things that you normally would know how to do, and that's why a lot of you guys fail, unfortunately, because you aren't sure how to distill and deliver your gifts in a way that's going to be heard and received by the people that need you. And so it's going to be an awesome ride. Check out the group. I will put it in the feed here. And again, even if you don't want to monetize your gifts, this is a way to kind of understand the aspects energetically of what you're asking for in order to become what it is you came here to be. If you don't do anything differently, you're going to get the same results over and over and over again. That is the definition of insanity, in fact. And you may be feeling like, why am I so, not happy with my life and where it's going, what I'm doing? It's because you're suppressing, you're not allowing yourself to expand into the you that you came here to be. And so at the very least, this group is going to allow you to dream and uncover and understand the energetics behind what's going on with your habitual thoughts and emotions, and how those are affecting the success or failure of your business, even if you don't have one. Because everyone aspires, right? Everyone aspires to give back, to find a place of value in the world, and to be a treasured aspect of the whole, which you are. And I can teach you how to celebrate even your mess, and in fact use that as part of your transformative abilities as a co-creator. So all transformation catalysts, welcome. I just started the group today. Share, share, share. We are gonna go on a journey like no other. God bless you all. Love you. Happy Lionsgate, and we will talk soon, okay? Bye-bye, guys. See you later.